Don't see about Pemwa, this mamma, Memamuna, Adom TV, Cassia so, and then you bring someone seeing a brass some of the bro, Adom TV, Cassia, you bring some of the door, so don't share about quit, na say, let's hear what Facebook, na Sasha and what YouTube, na Go TV 176, DSTV 280, and you bring, and some of the other tier will move in the Supreme Court, I saw China, Yankopon Yard, Demois, and trial, no, ever chassis. Our election petition, some yedumu, some no eberbremo. Yabako confirm not na yakwa chef is COVID-19 cases. I am cradiano, a costumes in Pennsylvania, Bray, our Hobertimusum. So we both districts, and our department, almost social welfare. So, abo, a nipabi, a dean, said woman who be nipabi, and my you are said, what did demo, Yato Monano, Womoka Hobi, and only a pomode a dready. I will can see obi my soul, and near Nigidi, and you may. Makabom de bro, Adom TV, Cassia Fasedama GTP, no star, one Toma, Papebi, and then a wom dibia mame. Augustus_org, on also Instagram, on also designing a camera, a diamame, media fear, amankwa, tamaklu. I'm Mwakwa, but I'm in Adom TV, Cassia, Afe de Breti, said in some no in Chemo and Cassa etie. Yamia Duma, Ochana, if fear that General Bosumide to so a donum kuno, and a court in Penfoy and say election petition trial no, yen share as ye, ye dear chire ache, Kojaman Sa Brampa, ne dear chire, Ochana de Abecoso, any dear ne course, and my did done a church nano, Kojaman Sa Brampa, etoso.
Campaign John Dramani Mahama or petitioner now lawyers say some be bad and Chawama Hokwana won't say some no and sana review no abado. I just know with 2 agina now agina 2 netino or ball as some nugui. Was some betana doma urech at Chucata, a conya there on share now review now open on casting tra or the woman review no.
It's not been established. With the greatest respect, it is not. It is not an exercise of discretionary power consistent with Article 2(9).
My Lords, it's my submission that the arguments we have heard today by the applicant is just an emotional reaction to an unfavorable judgment quoting Adade, and therefore this application should be dismissed. That's my submission.
Judges who to agina share there was a no and ye river. Now, what ben so or on the sugui.
The processes filed in this application and have listened to counsel. We are not satisfied that the applicant has met the statutory requirement of Rule 54A of CI16 in order to succeed in the application for review of the ruling of this court dated 19th January 2021. The application fails and it is accordingly dismissed.
You know, I'm paying John the money, Mahama, Nale, Afonso, Okasamahon, Marita Brew, appear upon the 2 God, Sir Eshe, Zawakod with Supreme Court now, Muneni and John Cry.
You heard the superior arguments of our counsel on the matter. Our counsel presented authorities, several of them, in which the court in the past has actually granted leave to applicants before the court to file supplementary statements of case. Our application was refused. Now, it's unfortunate that these rulings that are coming out of the court are so short. You examine, or when you listen to the ruling of the court, the only reason they give is that the rules do not allow for it. So if the rules do not allow for it, why has it been permitted in the past? And so we think that the petitioner is not being treated fairly in these circumstances. And it's unfortunate, but we have to say it as it is. The petitioner is not being treated fairly.
On Echina Frank Davis, or yeah, lawyers, or Okasama, Mampain, Adodanko, Akufo, the Suzy 2 God there. Eshes our cordona, and Yakasa, Tintin, no, Otoponko.
They're talking about fair hearing and all that. In one of the authorities that their lead counsel, Mr. Tajikaka, quoted, it was stated quite clearly there that speedy hearing is synonymous to fair hearing. So I don't know what this fetish it is about expedition being sacrificed for justice. It is about the law, and it's the law we are concerned with here. If I may quote Sir John of blessed memory, I'll say in something, Kasatinti and Toponko.
Kojo Mensa Abrampa Amanziabo.
Miento akasiano so na yonko kumase asantemantemu na Konfanoche teaching hospitals say nkwada COVID no eche wo mo no ekosoro amampanifo na ni abre nefo adu eni enkran kuno 11 days old baby akra ya wo no dakro makomako duba ko 11 days ya we ni bi akire no ano odin ti ama apomden panifo Konfanoche ya ne se wo se hwehwemu amapa ekoso ne dead kire de nti ankwada ne de ekosoro ho ema no bofo etwaso
Konfanoche abaya asabia wa santimantem ha ayedwankobia ayasabia hodo a ewo man atifiduo no se koba se akwada bi yade mu yedin a ha eno obo akire ede no ba sadie COVID-19 amaya asabia hodo no ano akwa ahohiahia mu no sanso na Konfanoche abaya asabia akwa ahohiahia mu empenifo da ya asabia no ade atodwa se enomamu ayede amaya asabia no a ipadodo a wonya COVID-19 yade ebie no adolson e Konfanoche abanya asabia ebese enadu ntem nko ano Konfanoche abanya asabia no enya nkwada maako enkron a wodu menya COVID-19 yibia abotafo a wadi enafu edu baako nso eka ho bie panimpa oda Konfanoche abanya asabia ne nkrabata a ehwe nkwada Professor Samson Entry edi atudwa se baby a aduru no ahoyehia akase ana ya asabia no akomu.
The whole last year in Yankwala 14 pe and COVID because we are seeing Nankwala Tenya. But within 10 days, I said you buy and any part 9. Nkwala 9, I went infected about 11 days. And you know, it may actually be in conformity with the general trend that you who are adults and most see Yariana are more aggressive. More people are getting infected and they're also very sick. They're becoming sicker and sicker. 9 within 2 weeks and 9 it nimu how we are going to end your bomb say obia momodiana omu obey all the protocols ya dia bem say the bear you betimi alimit the spread of this I just say you overwhelm na say how you close I just say to enye akwala bia not COVID kwara onya COVID kwamba intimi nyo ha because the whole place is choke with COVID ndi esra man for my nyamo ho modern na your mask say and share any say
Medical Director Oda Konfanoche abanya asabia no Professor Bafo Kofi Poku akire se efi atwa mu ebesi January bosome da etoso aduonu nsia so no enipa ahanum ene nan ena Konfanoche abanya asabia nkoan watwe omoja ahwe se COVID-19 nwawa ibi omu ana nanso ekowi ase no omu ahanu aduonu baako a ejina homa ohamu hyihyemu aduanan nkro akirepon wotwe ena enya COVID-19 yade no bie enam so mode ato Ghana de hye anim se baabi aduro no eni ayenyan enu titimamufo mu wani na ho na wo mo ho ban emfi COVID-19 mu sanso ena Professor Samson Entry ade atodwa se empanifo da Konfanoche abanya asabia no ehwe animu se ko benya bia bia eho ena obehwe nkwada a wonya COVID-19 yade bie.
We have actually discussed with hospital management that umbetima create space for children who test positive to COVID. Said the so yeah manage you na so moye a bit well we can send them there. Na yenkifu only severe cases here. But some space to maneuver. And just answer about your overwhelm. It means that we have no option than to manage cases in places here. If other cases are COVID, because we can't turn people down. And you know, space is a real constraint, and I'll be very happy if the regional director. In fact, we have actually discussed with hospital management that you need a very limited space.
Yangwaswana yongo COVID-19 ne munsem na we no Ghana Health Service mpanifo and watcher se COVID-19 ne hunsem wo my Ghana mutichu ene nkran ha na watwe twemu no edasoa e wosoro se o my Ghana dunsia ne munyina no enkamanta mi mu de ene wosoro Director General Oda Ghana Health Service ano ene den semi etuja
Director General of Ghana Health Service no Dr. Patrick Buaje ekasa ewo asoye hwa manebo hunsem so COVID-19 hunsem a woni nsem twerefo edi nhyiemu edi tudwa no ase eno edi tudwa se sentia COVID-19 yade no atere akosoro eni se enipa pii na ena ndi nhyehyeye ampanifo edi egu akwamu no eso afi wasaka de to aso se wono mu ayeje wo mu ato ayeresabia wono akodo so pii senti obebo mamu ni nyina akokọ si ndi nhyehyeye no se de be yade bete yade no eso.
I will say that the number of new infectious cases still remain high, but has stagnated a few days. So we still run between the same, that's about between 600 and 670. So we are not seeing the rapid escalation that we saw earlier from the 300 all the way to 600. Active cases continue to because of the surge, and we are hoping that if we stabilize the number, the recoveries will increase and the active cases will start coming down. The cases are mainly in Greater Accra, located in Accra Metro and its surroundings. I'll show the heat maps and the spots that we have. But now we are also having some increasing workplace outputs. Once it starts from the homes, we'll take it to the work and then it starts affecting us. We also, as much as possible, let's minimize indoor activities where we can help it.
In which ena Director General of Ghana Education Service no Professor Opoku Amankwa enso editu just say na watchi edi enime boyi apomuden enhwehwemufu bi a obekọ suku ahodo mu akwakohwe wosusu sede emofra no bi school no enemasi ko ewo ho sede be ya ode be hwe se COVID-19 yade no abofra bia enye bi afei so saka de to aso se wo mugusua ede hyehyeye egu akwamu ade bebo mofra ho ban afri yade no ehu
so yehwe ye table no so ebehu enema asese yakọchiche deda no yebetumi ehu bi ba face mask a ya mabeye ofepipidu 10 million hand sanitizers no sanitizers ye chemu mienu ye ne senkola pa no kejifo no omo de sanitizer na de obia nsabe kan de ne ye mom bisa wo de mana wanhwe yi ana nyame fasa ma ebia na wakwakonom ana wo de akọ bibia hense so de ye enti no ye nhyehyeye no ne se omo de ne de ye de gu to akase mu ne de omo teacherfo no na oya no mamiemie gu omo nsam nkakra ye schools na ye friend special schools no so omo de no the electronic the omo de no special electronic one na ye mia edigu omo nsam say the na wotwa ye ba be simu de ye ba be ne se ye be ko important be ko school mu nyina ye fi ye wo enkran ye wo national headquarters any omo wo regional any omo wo district ni nyina no ye be ko na afi yakohwe se enema ye de atoto akwan mu no obia ediso ana
enwachi ena posi adwumayeko no so ekasa ya mame a wo hwe nkitahudi ho nsam so ewo posi adwumayeko ni mu Sheila Abaye Backman editu dwase posi adwumayeko no ebehase a wo be random stop and check exercise ewa ahyen a efa passenger for ene ahyen a enfa passenger for nyina mu se de be ya ni nyina no wo de behwe se nose mask yi wo hye bie na afin so wo di COVID-19 ho hyehyeye no eso ne senti ewo se Ghana man yi nyina yemu ye ni da ho ne di nhyehyeye no eso se de ese
na ne a eba be si ne se ya be be a friend random stop and search regions ni bi o ha e bia na our experiences or start but we be nationwide baby ye be hu say car enam titu commercial vehicles se nipa mienu miensa eko enatimu a police ni a o hye uniform men kan si dia say police ni a o hye uniform o perform duty bia say ye highway patrol say ye traffic management say ye me mekasa na me nampo na mehia no ye betimi agina wo na ya hwe se nipa atim no obi a hye ne mask ni yie se ne a doctor for na churchere ya na abanya churchere yen se yen hya na de on hye bi no ye be yinasi fom gise wa pa bi a hye ansa na watwa na kwantuo ni so ye yi wusi fom a ye nyai omo hye bi kama no enso ene enyina ho da bi omo de yebema car no edi omo akọ se driver ne nhye bia in fact a driver for IRDS abesisa be mi di kind da GPRTU for any progressive for any adiase enti driver bia hye bi
ayanto so wo COVID ni emo ensem na tamale aboabo traders for nso ene se ye onde omo te se odogo bi kure no abe ye nhye max omo so omo nhye enti secretary dema abuabo market watermale kukuo na Zakaria Fuseni ede to abanyanim so ma posifo ne sojafo nyina enka wo homom no megu dwane mu na ne asotwe bi esefata bia omunya nwum sebe ye dwadefo ewo aboabo dwane mu awatamale do obi abedi covid enhyehyɛ so
Adom kase ebo anan ekọ edwanum no yehu se etifido mantem kro kase mu tamale sese covid-19 yade no eduru honom na okopie mu ewo aboabo edwakase mu a edwadefo ho honom enyade a wodi covid-19 ho hyehyeye no eso enso edwayi eni edwa esopa ewo etifido mantem mu a eboa ema omanfo watermale ene ne mpotamu nyina ebidi dwa ewo honom Adom kase ene ahobamboni ewo edwanemu na Zakaria Fuseni etwetwem komo enodi tu dwa se edwadefo no eya sobrache esanse wompese obedi enhyehyeye no eso kyeremu se mpanimfo aba yen kyerkyere bebre e de amadwadifo yi nanso enyade a wodi enhyehyeye yi so nisenti odito mpanifo anim se be yanka wonto nsamfre ahobambuku ahodo a ewo man mu se de be ya obetimi abadwanem abehwe se edwadifo no ebedi enhyehyeye no eso
measure we can impose on them so that they will be compelled to be using this to follow the protocol. Yeah, they will be measured, but as you know, we are locals. This market is a local market. They are not all enlightened. Before you call someone and tell him, if you don't use put on your nose mask tomorrow, don't come to the market. You will not be free. You will not have a chance. So we will only plead to the government to assist us by allowing some policemen to be patrolling in the market or the security men to be patrolling in the market.
Enwechi osade adisrede etu edwadifo eni kuruma nyina enim se wondi hyehyeye no se de be yade no entrepi ewo tamale ene ne mpotamu.
So we are still advising our people to follow the protocols that government set in place for us to be free from this pandemic. So social distance, washing of hands with soap and sanitizing it. That is why we have been advising our members in the market.
Adom kase ebo modena bia sanka ye ne edwadifo ibedi nkomo nanso wampene esanse covid-19 ho hyehyeye no enyade a odi so.
Kase wo shan live on Facebook/Adom TV. Mama ntwa me ho sima insam no de aka akire do so ye ba ye beto so. Mame mwakwa ba na menase sa wo Adom TV kase na fa ya duru so no covid-19 ne ho nsem ye photojournalist ne ko abonten so ebofa makola ekohye de adwatonfo no won mo hye e wo covid ho so wo mo hye na so wo mo hye e ho mfoni ni Tiria kwaso wa makolo jom na wo hwe bie no me yento akase no so na yemfa enko asante achem eye hwidiem na oba hema ya wo ho ye nana abena afrano wa wotoso emienu nana de afutuo pa mu odin na ema abatan se wo mma no wonhwe na wonda ache no ensi won yie niema bi ehia be ma akoda setena mu etumpon ama di yie wona da ache mo no awofo abatan hwe so ode be ma
Anabena Frano wa wotosumienu eneye obahema wo hwidi ewa Asante Achim North no de ato awofo nyina nim se wo mama eyade a ewo se wo mane da wakoma so pa esan se de opebia no wo de ma honum a enya de obekọ mema honum akwakobusa won bibia na akwakosese wo mameko wiase no ebetimi de nyinsen aba wo de sansem wetu dwa wabra oboaboa edomo no ewo nkuru no so no kododo wo nkuru no mu na afen so concern youth for development of Shidiem enso de Ghana City empemnum ene exercise books ahodo ekoma esuku ahodo a ewo wo nkuru no so
Answer me gusu tu nkwala no fo na afutuo we so koma me fo no so obasha tare bi na nye na mehia no na metia no se onko fie nkosesa no ho a emfa bufo nkase wasoma kwala no na wo gi ade no na wache ene opia kwabonten no hwese na tade no eye ene o ma ne de akọ sente sa na mehia na bonten kura na mema ne kwan ti egusu ene etichafo no ekosku mu ho ne emayo na kasa so bi catch us opio o de wo fere abram ho boko ba kechere me menya nkwala mi nu o ma yesa de no e ba sa na me ko be ma no ho ma frɛ ne ma me ne papa sei na wo ba kachere ni pasumasi sasem bia teach ma wo no ho a e ya brantie no entino enema esesa nkakra se ya mfa sa akwan so ama wo fo no so amwa yen a mpewani sen no emwa
Enwechi ena mensini panyipa wo hwe adusua wonsam so e Asante Achim North mensini nim Era Mildred amakwa achie Japan enso edeto awofo anim se woma woma adusua mu nya wo no pa esanse nei obebeye yi a ne nam nimdi a owo enti
afutu a de bia me de ma ema no ni oma awofo no se omo modi ama omo ni kom ho na omo nya hwe yie se ne be ya omo nko fa sa amani ayi to omo so nyinsan no enya bone nanso unyinsan tama ente se unyinsan na aye bone ama omo nyem no enema bebre ko so o mabra bom na adesua bom ntumi nsua ne yie enu ti ye bi school ba ye die ye nya hu se nyinsan bi sa wa ha afei na ye be call rounds ni ahwe se ye benya obi sa o mu a nanso se ne afutu a ye akwa ma awofo de se ne na hema abọ no homode ni de nim se bofra no be ya asutie na mo dwane afi ejamambo hu se ne be ya omo nkofa mprewanyi san bia emma school no
ne krakra ena sukufo bi ene adom kase atwetwe nkomo e de nsema hodo bi etudwa
amosa mo hwese no mo nko school no ano ma ye mema asem I say school ne mu ayede na nado mu ayede o tia fees no so ma enti no omo hwese no mo nko
wanyi no wanko school no bi na akwaye mema asem na woni mu dia betena fie o ana ska sam so wan eden to so yire ho na wo tumi ko school no bi na wo so nya bibi hye ho o se wanko na wo tina fie o nya obi na e kwa ble o amwadi e da ohema na ase wo aye nkunya kura anye wo ye board kura wo ye choro kura ye hu so aha no bi sa ro ko mo boy bi sa na so akeni beje
Yerekasiane ko Seshi Bodi District Department of Social Welfare and Community Development Officer enne oni Adom TV kasia di nkoma kire mo se enipa 9 memu anipa 9 wo mususu se nuafo mienu asabi wo ni ehuna de enipa bi ekoto hye wo musu repi wo no sa memu 9 no susu se won mo eka ho ebi meka sei sahwi amwanye posifo afiase a wo ye nsem no mu hye mu Adom kasia edeba
Social Development Officer Ebenese Jima ene Adom kase atwetwe nkomo eno de tudwa se enipa 9 ena abetudwa se ye de ensa akọwo wo no mu a emu mienu wo ye nifrafo a ye frɛ wo no mu Abigedogba wadi mfiedu nso ena Olivia Dogba wadi mfiedu no mu a wo se hwetukobo a wo bo di mansini a ewo atoye tifi mantam enipa 9 a wo susu se wo no mu ene di sa abonefo semi a wo mpese wodi wondi ebetudwa emu miensa efiri krom ho a ena baako no nso efiri kura ben no a ye frɛ no dokukrum owre Ebenese Jima esa akire mu a wo de sa semi akoda posifo asisi aposifo gina so a woye mu enhwehwe mu
yeti asem no enze enya dia ye akoda wo eja ye ejuma nti investigative team no ekwe ejuma no enze yetimi enya edin enan nti edin nine no e wana muntu na yetu enze jurisdictional issues of police no entemti omo amaye ebe report no amoya okay baby asem si na tikobo na e polenda amoyenti abe case no ama police a ejiri so mso chase ente kro mso ebe o monto na mo a omudi da prase ni e mo fa emra nse emra wo o man nti omo a omudi sa adwuma no one aspect of the whole case now you're managing. And I say, I'm a Montudi, I will say, you're reporting police. The police wanna Ghana more kind say, more time education on prosecution sample. Once I get to an amount, the police I will say, the next the police, the Muna, the better say, or more baby, I say, a son of could be a good Rubian, and no more, or before Rubian, and anyone be said it.
I ain't talk Cassiano swear na abeto jasa Ghana for ye difufu ye papa. What was I who say fufuaba and Diana cry ye nyan wo he. Near say afibia no nuyana ya de fufuaba no be 2 million. And ye de fufuaba said ye keka ko nuyana cry ho ayedin. Ye be permanent fufuaba. E de ama ye se be abetime do fufu ye. Adom TV etwaso.
The high abase choba ewo tech ewo kumasen na eye nipa high ne dia eye mame sapon akua sapon kuma
o mane de o metai to afi manto be 6 nsia emu ye ha na de owo no e complain
enti wo ahwe wo ma hodo a ye betwa afie nkwaye mu se ye koso e de se wo ma we edidwuma
e wo mo se esan are very scarce in the forest. And I didn't know scarce. The only say traditional pestilence will be Tobia. Diaba could be an ebema bacope. Which diaba could be a one pestle. It is one pestle, Nipani di Wofuya, or ya and only say an wocha or chasso. Now only say an wocha, and to a chasso bear 4 times. First of all, no, na a sono, a mudrun, a succophone. In it, we shall say, Ucha, Ufa Dianoa. You used to be 60%, and I be 30%. You used to be 30%, near 2 be 60%, 70% actually. It is one I'm doing say, I didn't think MP Quaya, woman, your friends say, you be conserved, which you are be conserved. Because ye pill, CMPO, Ubi or I was see fufu no one or bell, ya ye fufu machine, ya ye fufu powder, but they be no such in China, no one on bell.
Enkane research scientist ewe Crops Research Institute nana osai bonsu ayenhwehwemu afa kwan bisu a yebepede abonnua hodo a yitwa ede o mane ho ban nana osai bonsu efre ne de no woma ewo hoda
the beginning no na the whole thing is say the handle no e permanent ena ye di dua no kakra bi me friend pistol head wo di ahye so it is all you su pistol head no say ya wo betime twa so na wasa atai Inti utwa so be mienu ana fi achesa aye too short no to atwene. Inti pistol head no wo di aba be hye permanent handle so. So the permanent handle no yewo plastic in yewo metallic. Inti metallic part no boama man na hoden. Inti the whole ye tube. Na tube no ye de concrete agum. Said ye wo benya ye friend say emuduro no ubenya se de open na se ukoto wo ma na se unika tintin ne da kon ba se auto we ko fi a permanent in handle de ho da bia nti wenu kra se ukoko ye shopping a ubetimi ato ni ti no na de ato shopping bag mu na de ko
so you be otari fufu di a se wo ma we de woni tuase mpa ofie da ni mu wade ba ko ne se wo ma we enche na sei na enso so no se wo ma we ebeboa se ne be ya betumi aboa na afeni ya bu nua ho ban ewe ye kwaye mu na mpo no aye izedi ama yen se ye betumi ede yakoba bi epese ye diko bia enti ya den na wunya se wo ma wo bi ofie na wo mo nua ho ban na wo bekoso wa yusu we obi de hie de amane boy efri asante mantemu
amitwa me homra pomodin sam ne adwadie ne de aka etwaso a bedebro Mamena sepa so guso sha Adom TV kase wo Facebook, Instagram na Fei oba YouTube any channels ahodo na motion ya misha o de so no ye hwese de apom demon sam etie na Eastern Regional Health Directorate and na wo ma pa odwumade bi huntuma o start right feed right campaign ewo enkoko wo kwa west mensim wo poyemantemu ni nyina ene se efutuo we kode amabatan nursing mothers no ye tu won mo for ma wo ma wo no ewo kwan ya wo be ma wo ma no anuane pa no so beboa won amu anyini ye na won da chenso aye prom adom kase ekoho etwaso
apomuden panimfo a ewe poyemantem mu ene wapadwumadie bi ho ntomo a wode kyerɛkyerɛ ematan ekwan a obefa so ama wo maduane sɛ de be ya obenyim proprom na yade bia emma wo widie mu osan kyerɛkyerɛ yase ena mansini panimpa a woda apomuden ho nsɛm ano Dr. Winfred Ofosu edito adom kase anim sɛ emaya pi na ena edwen sɛ wo ma wo manufo a wo nufo betie aguna nso enye saa na tie esan sɛ wo se wotimi ema wo manufo ema wo koduru emfiem yunu ansana ojai.
The young ladies think that when they breastfeed their breasts will fall. But breastfeeding doesn't make breasts to fall. In fact, there are quite a number of ladies who have never even gotten pregnant. They have never breastfed, but their breasts are falling. What makes breasts to fall is the fat content. You know, so the bigger the breast, the more fat content, and so the tissues are not able to support it, so it falls.
Enuachi enoba hema woko obomen na najwa dawa esiedu enso editu dwase edurumre wo se emama wo manufo a wo se wo ma mofra no kwan no onum nufo no esanse eno ena bema wo no manyini na nya mema ena wo se enum nufo no ema wo no mu afi wo koso akire mu se obatan papa ene de watimi ahwe ne mayi ama wo no mu enyini ne senti wo se mayi etimiti wani ehwe wo mofra
nufo no eye mofra dia enye mpanimfo edia pani de wo sin o ahwe ya wakeka nufo na no ama yekro etino mesra se opani bia antwe ne ho mfiri akwara no aduane ne ho mumbo modin sam betwe mo ho afiri ono kwara no ko anum ekosi mfie mienu batampa ne se obetete oba ama ne nufo dano a ode ne to ho no yesi 30 minutes pe na ode nufo na to abofra nanum obenu ama wadi abosumi nsia
abaya na musini okwa west ene ya wuswado ono so edito matan enim se adokotafo ekire se ewose wutima oba no fo bosumi nsia wabra wo ma ne nsuo se de be ya abofra no benya apomuden mapa senti ewose wutimi du so pepepe se de be ya ebeboa wo no mu ankasa
ya maame no bi adwen sa wo ya uraba ena wo se ukoto chance nantwie enufu edema oba nanso so nufu suo no eye onipa nufu suo enye nantwie nufu enunti wodi eno ma oba adwen a wose beda ne tim no timi ye onipa no enye yi ensipi enunti na doctor for regional director edu omanim abase ye meye sa oye kire yi sesei ni enda sa dwumadie ye di
Nikrakra ena opanyimpa wo hye apomode hu nsem se wo mansini ne mu Celestina Asante editu dwase oba bia woduru emfie bese aduase no mu a onufotigu aye no eyade a wontibi nya ho hwe na nyese wo ma wo ba nofo a ena ma wo nofo eti egu
nofo ne dia se wo ma kwala nofo wo ma no nofo at a point in your life ebeti egu aba after 35 years no wo free road umpe free ho so ho anunti no makwala no nufunsio tama wo waye mre no na kwala no na wo wa na mu wo tumi aba support wo yie a wo gisi o se wo ma no nufu a ebeti agu no ye ya mankwala nufu nkwala miensa enan asoso nufu egusu jejira ho eniti no me ka kira wo oba wo ma no nufunsio wo ma no nufunsio after 35 years no nufu na nkasa be free road umpe
Mayento apomuden sam no so nko adomanu ye no wa dance north mensinimo e wa santimantem no manfo no so e na edi yawo apomuden si achi ba health insurance card no wono mu krabe na so kwa adomanu honom no a chip compound e wo ho wo monye emfanye hwe ene ye wo mapomuden no wo mko ya na wo mba wo mo ha wo ne Adom TV kase etwaso
Ukopiemu ewo Adomanu Chips Compound wa National Health Insurance Card enyade a woje ewo ho Adom kase ebo modia ene Adomanu abato mpesua so Assembly Member Ignatius Apel ekotwetwe nkomo enoditu dwase National Health Insurance eyo mamuni nyina ejapade ne senti ewo so bia enya kwan no nso enya mu chefa okire mu se enka ne no na asoye no woje National Health Insurance Card ne nso sesedi wojai isansa asem ne ha nti obomodena ene mensini panyimpa wo shop mode ho nsam so atwetwe nkomo senti wo hwekwan a obefa so asosa wo ha no isansa wonum enye NHIS card nti ena ama omanfo ntimi emba Chips Compound honum a okoboase ekoja yareshe
health insurance a national cake aban no ade ama the whole Ghana na first previous near the ba mojebat the TNC has more upgrade your chef company ko different category and until over 2 years in ye nye health insurance wa enti nipa cross wa ye health insurance no enti du ho na so wo hwe no ho dodo na eso faka free ade ko boase such a company serve for communities ne bi ko free baby ba and now say na personalities omo ha no no mo djuma akofo mi say so enti no mo ba but now say health insurance issue no beto mo no ye ne ye ho ankasa kra ye ma ba ye me ne health director edi ho enkuta ho won so assure me process a won na hu a e be fa so mutimi amayen sa akwanya no am wo assure me kra say by the end of the November atwamu 2020 no ye betimi e de aye adwuma wo ha but up to date yente hwe
enwachi Adom kase ene kromafo bi atwetwe nkomo no de to dwa se esanse wonje national health insurance card nti omanfo pi na ntimi ba yaresabia ho na se obi yare mpo a wode bekọ yaresabia wo kura card yi a adokotafo enhwe ne de ene nko bekọ drugstore akwakoto eduru wo honom no de ahwe ne ho yare
Ede kase boy enyumeko adidi suwe ena afa ho ka
This corner your home of quality mobile phones and accessories.
Yerison yenhwe said ye dwede mo nsam etie no manfo dwedefo a wo moton abolo na wo mo sadi dwa e wa tempoku kwan no so waso jama mansini mu e wa poyemantem mu se aban enakura nso ho daeda se obelock ye down nti ene je social marks ho horo won sadi ho protocols so nya se ebesu na wo mo kyerem se sa aban ya sa de ne pe wo mo dwa na ba wie ya ne sa so wo mo sra aban se sa adwen bi sa no wo susu a won tumo kura mfiri ho se be ya won so adwadie e wekoso
Opepambo so media tosonso afem penu ne aduonu ba komo ena Ghana mampanyi na nadan kwakufu ado ene ne manfo edi nkomo efa COVID-19 yade no eho no ritu dwase se de enhyehyɛ ya mpanifo de gu akwamu a omanfo enisu no ama yade no trana etere na ekosoro nti anhwe yi a na lockdown wa ede ba wo mayi mu mere bi a omanfo ani anye ho no wasan ede ababiem se de be ya ede bebo ye ho ban afri COVID-19 yade no eho osa kwan no aso ena oso afa wo behwa amane bo honsam so a yabo ne din kwadwo pon kroma enso ede tu dwase esanse COVID-19 yade no ekosoro enti ebia na lockdown yi asamba ewo Ghana mamu nanso wonu mo eto abolo ene wonu mo a eto ade ewo eso jaman mensi na wapo ye mantemu ede atodwa se saba ne se ye ko lockdown wo Ghana mamu dia anhwe yi a na wonu mo a oye sa adwuma yi won ho akwakwakere wonu ne senti ode ade srede eto aban anim se won kai wonu mo na lockdown yi die onfa nto nchen afei wasa aka de to aso se ewo mu se Ghana mampanyi na nadan kwakufo ado epa 1 billion Ghana cedi stimulus package ho entoma senko ode be ma micro small and medium enterprises nanso isanse COVID-19 yade no ebebo monti ama wonu mu a eto eniema ewo kwan ho no bebre na enye mu chefa
abeya bi mu de be ha ye ebi se ye akasa na ye hwe ye mma enti se ya mba ha ye ntimi hwe ye mma no enti lockdown de ye pese bebe bi no oh ma ye lusi ya pa ade anko yi ama ye kra
eye lockdown na eba no to be frank no first one ni ba no ma boka pa enye easy and until now na Oma raise lockdown no can still plan me to become meet here. It is a second one way back meaning I'm dying. It no to be frank no my yes government me say only be being found.
There do so na good more and some fire lady. It was so. Makwaba deba agukensi so Mavis Avanyo Fire Lady Adorable Lady Visdale and I'm den sem no ebro asidan koma Menes Beauty Palace say oyemiti kama ede ema me yas fabrics so say wo share me atade kama na ye konsem no media nche and na technical director of Ghana Football Association Ra Bernard Liper wone eye countryman songo twetwe koma wo che say Ghana ye style of play no won shede hu so afei and wo hwem Ra eye Henry Asante Chum kasamafo e de magiefe wo de nano ato asemi.
One of the things I will introduce you the performance enhancement software.
Okay.
Where he was with the team in Benin, not only under 24 or Benin, and only under 17 for Togo. After every game, even training, or requested for 3 video analysts, and we made them available to him. On our interview, out of which he selected those he feels would help him succeed. Jamaica interview bia moye no ha no oka say he is yet to know the football philosophy of Ghana. Ni nyina ye neoma oye. Now for the past 3 months he's looking at options. He's looking at availability. He's talking to coaches. He's engaging national team players. They be out or any analysis or taking notes.
One something from Nora Alexander Cote, one referees manager at the GFA, what the warning kesiye ama referees a one mudi matches wa Ghana has a one more anshom who ye no more endi matches ni ya punishment kesiye pa what the mawon.
The Ethics Committee has opened their eyes very wide, and they are watching each and every one. They shouldn't fall prey to such, things from the clubs and that sort of thing. The FA has managed to get some sponsorship for their travels, that is with SSTC. Let's make good use of them. I mean, if we are not able to use the partnership well, I'm not very sure that they would want to continue with that. So I will advise the referees that we should patronize their buses, we should use it. It is just 50%.
The hard-working AMSS Hilary Boateng, chairperson at the Ma League no board no, what the football the Ma League no, a man a woman titri woman elbow, esi a kind say one more any woman who yes, and say the emu ayed the IFS say a man for any the Ma League natin to one more year omunda nedi ewo patroness.
Yabekoswa every weekend with assurances from FA no. There will be at least 2 matches I be streaming. Into what went to me and Kwankoshe, it was park no be to me social media, I think Facebook to be precise. And also so Bibia and for our munya no be to me at least they'll have an idea of the ecoso. We expect say you be good football on the field of play, baby match be because be
as dan koma Sergio Manucho ne logo so mo bom echi do mam den sem ne brewe fia amankwa tamaklo Mrs. Edidi aka netwa so fa sanka efidie
Yeah, so now you make us see. I had a Brahma coin near the Nina, and near John so shay. Yami show no more support. I'm with the Adom TV, teach you in a cassier. At a patchy and us and Quania holding with more. You best say she, I be dear fear among Quatamaklo faster than my Barbara. A peer chan with ye applying baby elephants and also for Israel, Logosu, and a team Nina Yamisha, Momata Crinto, Aqua, on the editor Penia, or Son Semnum Maya. You're quite a patching air, ever twasso.